Pat, could you, along these lines, could you give us an update on the Pier? Is it still moving aid? If so, how much? And also, again, if the UN decides to stop delivering aid, what does that mean for the operation of the Pier? Will you curtail the amount of aid you're sending to the Marshall area? Will you stop? Does that have an effect on your operations?
Yeah, so a few things. So first of all, yes, the Pier is operational. It resumed operations again today. As you know, yesterday they took a day to do some scheduled maintenance on the Pier, but the bottom line is, yes, it's operational. Aid is flowing across the causeway. CENTCOM, per standard, will be issuing updates in terms of the amounts. I can tell you right now, to date, since May 17th, they've delivered more than 6,800 metric tons or 15 million pounds of humanitarian aid ashore for onward delivery. Now, your question about the amount of aid, again, back to my earlier comment, the DoD is working with the interagency and international NGOs to facilitate the delivery of aid. And so that's our role in this, is to help get the aid there, whether it's via the maritime corridor, whether it's via air or, preferably land routes. And so again, we're gonna continue to work with those agencies who are the ones that are out there that are doing the hard work to facilitate those donations. But bottom line is, we'll be standing ready to help get the aid there. Now, last thing I'll say on that is, again, to underscore, this is a temporary Pier. So this is a temporary solution to help rush aid into the zone. Again, recognizing the dire security situation there. But again, we're going to continue to look at all ways to get aid into Gaza.
If the UN stops delivering food, will you just continue moving humanitarian aid to that marshalling area, or you basically say, if they're not delivering aid, we're going to have to at some point stop?
Certainly we've got to take into account the capacity of the marshalling area. We're not quite there yet. So, again, we're going to continue to be in communication with the UN, with the World Food Program, USAID, and look at those things. Ultimately, though, I think we all want the same thing, which is to make sure aid can get to the people who need it in Gaza.